folks. Welcome to Minecraft. Um, this is going to be a modded survival multiplayer. Um, I have no idea when other people will show up. They have their own schedules and whatnot, so you know, I'm sure they'll be showing up when they have time. Um, but I just wanted to hop in a little bit earlier than them because I want to prepare a like what is it, like not a starting zone. We all have a spawn point here, like a building to just be a bit safe from everything while uh, you get started. And you know uh, there are a few choices to be made uh, in the game right off the bat. So I want a place for them to be able to make those choices without having to worry about getting attacked by zombies or creepers or anything like that. So to begin with, I will be in creative mode. I won't normally be in this mode, uh, but for now, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so um, another thing I am going to be doing as well is going over some of the mods that are in this pack, um, just to give you an idea of what to expect, things like that. Um, First of all, can see that there's a little bit of a UI down in the bottom corner. We are playing with the Dragon Survival mod. So when you first hop in, you get a pop up that asks you what kind of dragon you want to be, or if you want to be human. You know, all of that is just perfectly fine. You get to choose between a fiery, cave dwelling mining type dragon, or that uh, what what's the word I'm looking for? Specializes in mining, and fire and rocks and stuff like that. You have the option of a woodland dragon that you know uh, specializes in farming and growing and living on the surface rather than in caves. And then you have a water type dragon or ocean dragon that specializes in, well, living in the water, the oceans, digging up sand and stuff. So, with each one comes a one of your three types of tools, specialization. They get other things as well based on whatever their type that they choose. So, like the water dragon can breathe underwater and see underwater without any penalty. Um, the fiery one can do the same for lava, and the forest one can grow crops at a faster rate, and all of them have all these other things as well. I don't remember them all at the top off the top of my head. It was just a choice that you had to make, and of course you can also choose to be human. So the um, the goal of the mod is to choose one of the three dragons or human and stick with it for the entire game. I don't know if I will stick with it. You can change back and forth um, somehow. I don't know off the top of my head. Um, so we'll see what people choose. Um, Maybe some of them will stay human, some of them will choose different dragons. Who knows? But I do know that hitting escape in that option menu basically chooses human. and then you cannot get back to that menu. So, like I said, I'd like to build a place that people can sit in, um, and they will uh, uh, have time to make their choice. So, um, first of all, as you can see, I have chosen a dragon type. This might be a better way to look. So, I chose a looking away. There, how about that? Um, I have chosen a water dragon type, not knowing that I would be in the middle of a very large land area. So, you know, my choice may have not been a great one. Um, that being said, I'm going to stick with it. Um, and for now, like I'm in creative, so it isn't going to affect me all that much. Um, something that you may also notice is I am only 1 block tall. You start as a newborn dragon, grow up as time passes. Eventually, you'll end up being, I think, 3 blocks tall. I don't know for certain. That's just what I read up. But that takes a while. And for the most part, you're probably going to be 1 block tall for a little bit, and then 2 blocks tall for the majority. Um, so, I think the first order of business is to find a place nearby, then site that be good for a building. Um, we have the Towers of the Wild mod going on here. So throughout the world, you have these towers that you can climb up. They have waypoints at the top. You can activate them and teleport between waystones. All right, this one doesn't have one. Um, but you can teleport between waystones if there is one. And I think waystones might be craftable as well. Oh, it shows as a dragon there. So I don't really know uh, where the best place would be. Probably over this direction because um, I put a waypoint marker. That is where I spawned. So I figure somewhere around here is where the spawn point is going to be. Um, I don't know if it is um, exact or not. So I want to make sure that if I can't encompass it, which since there is a tower here, I probably can't. Is this okay? So it looks like somebody has been here already. They I guess they found a tower. Maybe this is uh what they were planning on is up here at the top of the tower you have um a dragon altar. Normally you can only build this um later in the game from what I've read. So when you first start out, this is the kind of screen that you would see. So you get to choose one of these dragons or a human, um, and have both bonuses and penalties. For instance, like the cave dragon um, has a weakness to water, so anytime it's raining, anytime they're in the ocean or something, they basically have the Enderman problem of they take damage when hit by water. The forest dragon has a weakness of dark caves, so they don't like being confined anytime it is completely dark, they will suffer um, hunger, I think. So it's not as bad, but it can be. So, and then have the water species. Their weakness is dry air. Oh, that's getting a bit loud. Hold on. Let's turn that down a bit like that. Is that enough? No, that's not. Is this? Okay. Let's go about there. Okay, so I did not know this was here. Um, Maybe that was intentional. Um, I did not spawn up here, so I think I'm still going to make some sort of building down there. But I do need to have a look around. And even though I'm in creative mode at the moment, I'm not going to be flying around everything if I can help it. So let me see here. This is kind of on a hill, so I might want to build up here if there's room. Or I might just want to bring the ground up a little bit, clear out some of these trees on the ground, something like that. Like maybe this way. Because this looks mostly flat. I can flatten it out a little bit, place a building here, that sort of thing. That being said, of course, I don't know what I want to build. Like, personally, I'm not very not very creative with designs. So, it might just be a functional building versus a good-looking building. We also have this thing. It's reminding me. What is it called? Alex's mobs, animals, something like that. Alex's animals. So there's a bunch of new and interesting animals. Let me see here. If I open this up, we have a bit of a list of, oh, okay, a quite extensive list of different animals that have been added to the game. Maybe some of them are normal ones. I don't know if this lists the normal things. Doesn't look like it though. So we've got quite a bit of different animals in the game, and I don't know much about them, but I'm sure I'll figure it out as I go. So to start off with, I need to clear out an area, and this side seems to be the best. So I'm just going to do this. Again, I'm in creative for the moment. Once I get something built, I'll go back to survival. I just want to make sure that when people start showing up, they have a safe place to do this. And really, I don't know if they're going to know to go up there. So I'm just going to do this. And I'll probably let people know that they don't have to make the decision immediately. Also, even though I'm in creative mode, doesn't mean that I uh, am going to make use of all the privileges that entails, that sort of thing. Um, for the most part, unless it's an emergency of some sort. Now, I'll decide at the time um, whether or not it is. I will mostly be staying in survival mode because, well, that's how you're supposed to play. And I would be doing this in survival as well, but again, I want to make sure that this is ready for when people start showing up. So I don't really know how much time I have to do so. Um, Actually, the volume might be a bit loud as well. Hold on. Like I thought 70% would be okay, but maybe I reduce it to 50. This back up a little bit. That's a little better. If it's still too loud, let me know. I'll fix it. Didn't have as much time today as I normally would to get settings balanced correctly or anything like that. Again, I don't necessarily know if I get them correct to begin with, but you know, I haven't had any complaints so far, so maybe I have. Alright, how much space am I going to need, though? Like, I don't want it to be right up against the tower, obviously. But I also don't want it to be a place that you have to actually walk a mile to get to. And everything seems to be downhill from here, so, you know, there really isn't all that much to, or not that many places to build on flat land here, so that's kind of why I'm clearing it out for the moment. And I could be using tools. I don't think they would be faster for this, but I mean, this just seems good enough. Might have to get rid of this tree as well. That should go away on its own. And then, of course, once I'm done, I'm going to throw out everything I picked up because, you know, I don't want to obtain it unnaturally. Alright. That be enough room? You know, I have to... Oops. Just go like this. Some of it should be okay. Of course, these are treetops, so I'll probably have to clear them out as well. Oh, maybe they're not. Maybe they're just the small trees. Like shrubs or something like that. Okay, that's not so bad. Just a moment. There we go. Sorry. I had to adjust something. I see this is going to be a problem, isn't it? don't want anything like this to be happening. Skeletons should not. Why? There we are. Yeah, I was wondering why they weren't starting on fire. Okay, so let me just turn this into more of a gradual incline than just a cut off right here. So might have to do a little bit of... Okay, it goes right back down again there. So, you know, maybe not. Maybe I should just flatten it out. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to start flying there. Alright, yeah, this goes... Oh, there's a bit of a cave here. Okay, well, let's cut down another level here. And clear away all of this stuff. Might fill this in a little bit. Picking up all sorts of stuff at this point. Yeah. Just gonna dig this away, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe this is where it flattens out to. Alright, so maybe I've made it a little bit bigger than I intended, but that's okay. Clear some of this away. Smooth out the edges. Because I don't know how much of this is going to stick around, how much isn't. This can probably go away. Alright, fell down the pit that I want to be filling in anyway. Well, maybe I'll just fill this in. It doesn't really go anywhere, so we're not losing out on some deep, mysterious cave. And I know that this isn't just dirt I'm filling it in with, but it'll turn into dirt eventually. When it gets around to it. Another way up is over here. Just kind of in this direction as we go. There might be actually something that way though, so maybe I won't fill it completely in. Or maybe I should, just because it is right where I want things to be safe. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like up top in a moment. So another mod we have currently is like a more natural sounding sound, I guess. So, like in caves, there will be an echo, um, things like that. Oh, oh, now I'm clearing out the stuff that I said I was going to leave alone. So things of that nature. So, um, I'm guessing underwater you might sound a bit muffled. I don't know the specifics of it, but we'll see how it works out uh, as we play. Um, Other than that, I have a list. I'm gonna have to pull it up again. Hold on. The majority of it, I believe, is just additional things that just add to the world. So, uh, new dungeons, new biomes, like biomes of plenty. I know was in there. Um, a bunch of new stuff for crafting. So, um, we have like new furniture and stuff that we can place in to decorate homes, things like that. New decorations. Um, Journey map as you can see in the top right corner. Um, there are some upgrades to the end. We have goblin traders, so in addition to the normal trader, um, I guess occasionally we'll get a goblin trader that will stop by and maybe have different things to sell, that sort of thing. Um, but yeah, we'll see. Now, I don't think this needs to be too big, but let's see, three, four, five, six. Probably wanted an odd number because I know people like their buildings squared up. Um, Not sure what that was. So it looks like we have some sort of boss mobs that spawn occasionally. Five, six, seven, eight, nine. If I go 11 this direction, I'm gonna need to clear out some more over here as well. Maybe if I go one more this way though. Yeah, oops. I can flatten this out a little bit over on this side. So there's 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. So I'll just clear a little more of this out on this end. And I suppose it doesn't need to be square, but I want to make sure that there's enough room for. I don't want it to be like a small little hut that you have to huddle in and wait for the night to pass, that sort of thing. You know, I want it to be a little bit spacious so that, more than one person can fit in the room at the same time, that sort of thing. Okay, so obviously I have access to everything. Um, there are a couple of things in particular that I want to uh, take a look at because um, it's a mod that I use occasionally when I play modded. Like, obviously, there's a ton of things that you can use. I don't want to use anything exotic because, well, I don't want it to stand out. I don't want it to be like this grandiose area that everyone envies or something like that, or comes over to take pieces of because they need it for something. So, um, as soon as I find it, I think these are sorted by the mods. Cataclysm looks like a weapon thing. Um, we have Farmer's Delight, so we have a bunch of um, different foods that we can eat. Of course, uh, it's not necessarily something that is specifically necessary. So this is, what is the mod name? Domum Ornamentum. So what this does is you put in different materials into this, and then you can basically give textures to um, different blocks. So, um, say I have, go back to the basic stuff here. Um, say I have oak planks, okay, and I also have, I don't know what's something good, um, or normal stone bricks maybe. So I can go into this. I can put in my basic things. So this is going to make things out of oak. And then I add stone bricks to it. It's going to make it into something that also includes the stone bricks if it's, large enough to take the stone brick texture. So I can make different frames, different shingles, that sort of thing. Um, and it all is going to be based off of whatever you put in. So, like, grass blocks are going to uh, do the similar thing, and you can swap it around, that sort of thing, and just make any kind of textured uh, thing that you want. So it adds quite a bit to um, your decoration schemes, um, and I enjoy it. It has a lot to it, and I think we can do a little bit more. So, like if I took spruce planks as well, let me see. Was it something like this? I forget what this second spot is for. Maybe it's just extra spots for the first thing. I don't know. It's been a while since I have messed around with it, so I may be forgetting a few things about it. Let's see. So I'm just going to be using mostly basic stuff here. Um, Maybe some terracotta. Uh, a lot of this is kind of new. Get some beds in here. It should be able to make use of that as well. Um, what other things? Okay, we'll go with, we have oak, we have spruce, have some birch here. I don't know what all I'll need. Maybe some dark oak. Again, I'm just using some of the basic stuff to decorate with. Um, I have stone bricks. Yeah, that. Now we're getting into some of the more rare stuff. This should be good for now, I think. Start with just your plain oak stuff. I don't need more than those. Don't need this stuff. So put the books off to the side to keep them out of the way. All right, so it's not going to be much because, as I said, I'm not great at this. I usually build things uh, as needed for their use, not necessarily for their decoration. And, maybe those of you watching are saying, oh, you're doing this the slow way, you should do this instead. That's uh, that's not really how I play these games. I play them how I play them. If I'm doing it the slow way, so be it. You know, I'm not against suggestions on how to do things a little better, but if it's not going to happen naturally, then I probably won't make use of it. And here's the merchant. They spawn occasionally. Um, it's interesting that they're spawning right on me, though. Like, I thought they spawned nearby and walked to you. Maybe that's a change that has been done. I don't know. Alright, so... Oh, maybe a spruce wall kind of thing. Wait, why am I doing like this? I just said that this was a thing right here. So maybe if I do some spruce with birch, does that look? Doesn't look so bad. Um, I like fancy door. I might just do this. Um, let's see if they're going to be over here. Probably want to be something like that. And then, oh, that's not only the wrong thing. I think I did it backwards. Oh, I suppose I could do it the other way too. But I kind of like. Hmm, what would be better? Let's get a couple of everything, I guess. Get a bit of design going on outside. Maybe there's a vertical one there. There's also a cross one there. I mean, again, let's just go with a little bit of everything, I guess. Swap all of this out. And put a bed down as well. You know, uh, just so I can sleep through the night and everything like that. Um, okay, moving all of this, probably replacing it with this right here. The reason I don't do the floors is it looked like right off the bat the top of the floor stuff didn't seem to be looking differently. Although, like, the tops of these do. So maybe I do want to do a bit of like a different floor tile. Like using the tops to create a pattern on the floor, that sort of thing. Some of these could be possibly used as carpet. Of course, slabs. A lot of these don't get both textures, but some of them do, and that's good enough, I think. Um, for the floor, I was doing oak planks though, so um, like maybe oak and birch, then birch and uh, spruce, then spruce and darkwood, I think is what I'm going to go with. So something like oak and birch. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay, so the major texture is going to be oak, so we put it there. Grab some of this. Maybe some of this. Let's have a look how this looks. So, that might not be great. What about like that? That be okay? Maybe not. Maybe we'll just go with planks in this case. Just have a nice even floor. We'll start off with these. And we'll swap out as need. Oops. Running into everything here as I go. Do I want another exit? I don't know. One exit should probably be enough for the moment. Maybe something like this. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Just kind of want to have a little bit of a variety, so it's not all just the same block. This one here, probably go like that as well. Maybe have the corners as vertical. So you're getting kind of the vertical, it's falling over, then it's flat, it's standing back up again, sort of thing. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I put the door in the wrong place. Alright, that's this. There we are. Sorry to all y'all. Something like that. That looks okay. And then we'll do the same on this side. Something like that. Let's see, maybe something in the middle too. Maybe do a vertical one in the middle. Yeah. Again, just to break up the monotony. So that one, that one, that one. Those three. There we are. This one. Right? Put the wrong one there. That's what was messing me up. There we go. Alright. It is nighttime, so let me go ahead and take a nap here. Bring it back to day. Okay. Windows, I suppose we should probably get some of. Maybe just normal glass. Yeah. Or glass panes. Let me move some of this up here. Do both. We have glass panes. See which works better. For windows, I would guess glass panes are going to be the better choice. It's going to be a bit odd for me at the moment because, well, I am 1 block tall and can't actually see anything. So eventually this will probably look better to me. Front and back probably do good like this. That way you have, oh, well, and I suppose to the sides as well. You want to be able to see out all directions just in case. So do something like this. Again, we're kind of going with the same monotony though. So maybe the side windows are a bit larger. You can see a little bit further. Granted, there's a couple trees right in the middle of where you're going to be looking anyway. But oh well. All right, let's put those like that. You might put in like a sunroof of some sort, just glass on the ceiling so you can see upwards as well. Let's see. Maybe some of these frames for the second row. See how this looks. I'm gonna have to put them all in just so I get a good view of how it looks. Going something like this. Guess I can use the sides of the glass to get things started. Oh, but not there. So we'll do that. Some more like that. Alright. Oh, well. Hit the wrong button. I guess it doesn't look too bad, but maybe just some normal spruce among it. Like if I just do this, that look better. That might be a little bit better. Let's have a look. Oops. I have plenty of time to play around with this, I think. Again, I'm not going to be in creative forever. I'm just wanting to get this starting building done so that people have a place to not have to worry about all the dangerous creatures and whatnot when they first get into the game. Once they're all set up and everything, they can go their merry ways, and you know, things should be fine. Put the door back in. I don't know if I like that it's a creeper shape though, or creeper-esque shape. So let me take a look at what that other door looked like. It's just a flat door, is it? Well, that looks different than what's in my hand. I suppose that looks okay. I'm not sure why it's different like that. Let me reverse it and see if that changes things. So that's the way it is now. This. No, that's too bright. We're going with that. That one looks pretty nice. And then for the top row, we're probably going to do another thing like this bottom row. Not sure why I came inside. I could have just jumped up here, no matter what. Alright, so the vertical ones go on the corners. And middle. And then it diagonally up here, so maybe diagonally down for the top. See how that works. And this for the opposite side. I don't know if this is the faster way to do it. It's easier because then I'm not switching in between different blocks every single time. And finally the side ones. I did forget the middle part here, so like that, that, that. All right, and I may change a few things as I get things built up. Obviously, we're going to be doing a roof as well. I don't know. I don't know if I like the middle row at this point. Like, I know these kind of designs are usually on the upper parts of buildings, and you have like a stone on the bottom, a stone texture type thing. So maybe if I did something like this, so you have more of a stone foundation. You've got your wood, and then you've got your fancy designs up top, that sort of thing. That might look a little bit better. Let me try it. Let's turn it night again. So, just gonna sleep till day. Keep things nice and bright so it's not hard to see anything. Maybe even get the rain to go away. I don't have too much problem with the rain. I used to, but then they realized, oh yeah, let's add some volume sliders to all these sound effects. So nowadays you can adjust the volume. It used to be that it was all one volume. So the rain would be really loud in your ears. The music when it popped in would be deafening, that sort of thing. So I am glad that we have volume sliders for things nowadays. I don't know. I should probably put a roof on it before I make a decision. And I do want it to be dark oak and spruce, I think. Other way around. So like the dark oak is the shingle color. And this, of course, now I'm going to have to fly up here, unfortunately, to be able to place it correctly. Something like this. that's going to be all like that. Forgot about that. Um, how do I want to do this? Now I think if I place this way, it does do the corner bit like that. So that's good. Maybe I'll just do this like this all the way around, and that'll cover up the that little bit. Uh, spruce on spruce, while it is okay, it, it doesn't quite go with what I'm going for here. Okay, so oh, I'm forgetting that I am one block tall at the moment. And have nothing to back up to. Um, hmm. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not that great with designing. Like the bottom part looks good to me, but now this doesn't look as great to the top. Let me look at what other things I can do here. So, I think we want spruce as the base, or it might need to go in this other one. I suppose I can do spruce and spruce. How would this work? This be okay? If I broke out those and just put in spruce? Or get these back? Or we go with the blocks like that. So it's a little bit less. Let me try that. Because I like it, but sometimes it just seems like there's a bit too much highlighted. Yes. So something like this. That's a little bit better. And yeah, I know that this is a little bit different, but I do want the larger windows on the sides. All right. What if I did something like this? This. Or reverse it. So it's stone in the middle. And do something like this down at the base. Interesting. There we go. Something so that we had a little bit of a design on the base of it as well. Something like that. Again, just so it's not all the same across. And of course, I do need to finish the roof. Um, I don't know if I want to make it like this the entire thing. Might have to a bit of something like this to get things started. And I also need the place to be 3 blocks tall because it could be that dragon arrives, that sort of thing. Um, and what I recall, they can get up to 3 blocks tall. So, but for the most part, that shouldn't be too big of a deal. You know what? That actually doesn't look so bad there. Hold on. Try something like this. So that like that. And then something like this maybe. This as well. Just experimenting at the moment. I don't really know what this is going to look like. Something like that maybe. I don't know how I want to have this finish up. Goes like this again. We're getting to the dark again, so days go quick. Days go quick in Minecraft. Something like that, maybe. And then do this inside. Or does it need to be like this? So maybe just something like this for the roof. I don't actually know if... Oh, that didn't work. don't actually know what to do for a flat roof, I guess. Maybe just dark wood. Let's give dark wood a try. Is right here. Oh, I did say I wanted possibly a sunroof. So we'll see if I can figure something like that out as well. So maybe something like that. Yeah, that looks better to me. It's not quite how I envisioned it. I was thinking all of the spruce or the birch on the bottom and just kind of darkening as we go up. But this this seems to be okay, I think. Now, I know that there's one up there, but I don't know. I don't necessarily know if people are gonna realize that. Like, okay, you spawn in, let's say spawn in down here. Okay. First thing you see is the Dragon Choice menu. You're probably going to think, oh, I have to do this quickly before things get to me, or you're going to take your time, decide on something, um, and possibly get attacked by a zombie or something. Um, but also, I'm noticing, like, from here, you aren't necessarily going to see the building right up there. You might see the tower and go up there, but it's not necessarily an easy way up there. You know, I said I wasn't going to be using this flying ability, and here I am using it a lot. Sorry about that. I think I want to clear some of this out. You know, maybe once I'm done, I'll ask somebody to help me out, get a good view of where they spawn in, and see if I can figure something out. Because yeah, if you're spawning over here, not gonna see the building so much. So let me try and fix that. And what I'm doing is I'm just kind of clearing out, like, you're here. Let's see, where is it? Right there. Maybe specifically this spot. I don't know. I don't know how spawning works nowadays. just clear some of this and put in grass. That'll kind of work. Kind of do a gradual thing here. Clear out some more of this. So that if you're here and you're looking around, you do see that. But I don't think you're going to see the front door all that well. So maybe we'll clear out some of this. Something like that, maybe. How's that look? Yeah, you can kind of see it at this point. I'll clear more of this out. One more go over, maybe. Something like that. So you can see a little bit. Kind of want a window up there too. So I'm going to go ahead and add one. Just like that, maybe. Start here. Maybe, maybe within a few blocks or something. I don't know. Start here. You see the tower. Well, you'll be looking at the map, I suppose. On the map. Can't really see it. It's kind of small. Unless you zoom in a lot. But you can see it there. Maybe if you're looking around, you'll see it. I didn't want to just break the tower because it seems like somebody has gone to the effort of at least making the spawn point at a tower and placing a thing up there. I'm going to do something similar in here, I think. Maybe move the beds to like here. Gonna need lights in here as well. So let me see here. I have sconces. They are supplementaries. I don't know. And I suppose I can just craft some torches and nuggets. Don't know where they would be located. Maybe tools? No. Combat food, drinks, ingredients. eggs. Functional blocks. That probably is it. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this. Maybe something like that. Each of the corners. One up there as well. Do want to make sure the roof is lit so that nothing spawns up top. And then maybe some lanterns. Let's go ahead and something like, I don't really have an overhang, do I? I was gonna hang the lantern off the corner here, but there's nothing to hang it off of. So how do I want to do this? Maybe a couple of these on the front door. Actually, this is probably good on the building as well. A couple on the back side. One there. So again, I can't really light up the entire area. What I can do is make a little path up here, though. Tools, shovel. I could just do a bit of something like this. So that if you're over here, something like this, coming in this way. And up to here. Something like that. Try and help people find their way up to it. So, you know, if they're starting here, they're looking around, they see the building, they see the path, they see the tower. Of course, there's always the option that they're just looking this way. But usually there'll be some sort of, you know, oh no, it's night. Have a look around. See these things, you come toward them. You're gonna go in. You're gonna have beds. You're gonna have a little bit of safety. Light, of course. Or maybe they'll climb the tower. I don't know. I don't know what people would think first off when they show up. Again, they're going to be in a menu. If they have to escape out of the menu, I want them to have a place. So, over here is... Where was it? Dragon Survival. just an oak altar. It doesn't really stand out though. Want it to stand out a little bit more than that. Maybe just a stone one or a black stone one. Again, I don't want to use anything that's going to want to be taken. I mean, granted, just being a dragon altar, somebody might think, but then again, I mean, this is supposed to be the beginning point for everyone. It should be that nobody's going to take this sort of stuff. So if I do something like that, hold on a moment. Sorry. Okay. That should stand out enough that they know that this is what they need. But just in case, maybe I put up a sign. Wonder if I can just put up a signpost, because if it's points at it, um, let's see, oak might be good just to be seen. I just can I place it? I cannot. I mean, I know it's not a sign, but I thought maybe I could place a signpost. Oh, a hanging sign might not be a bad thing for the front. Just go out here. Have just a hanging sign. Um, Spawn point rest, maybe. Um, would be a better word. Spawn point, or maybe just the spawn point. Spawn point. Hmm. Tavern, probably not. Inn. It's only visible from one side, but that's okay, I guess. Sorry about the traffic. Um, what else? What else? Oh, I suppose I could hang these like that. Would that be better than the sconces? Yeah, sconces are fine. Put this one up here, though. That should be good. What else? What else? Do we need anything? We have beds. We have a dragon altar uh for when people have to exit out of the menu too quickly or something. Um, right, I was wanting to make a sign. I can't really put too much of a description to it though. With this approved sign, blend in too much. If I did this, maybe, maybe it does. Um, Maybe just a birch sign instead, and center it. Something like that. Maybe center the text too. Okay. So this looks okay. Maybe I want a different bedding color because white is just a bit bland. Bed should be somewhere. Maybe gray isn't gonna help either. Um, I don't know. Red, I guess, is the standard bed color. Something like that. Don't know how many people are going to be on the server at once, so maybe make sure that there's enough beds for everyone. 8 should be enough for any given time. What else can I do? I think that might be it, though. Other than like posting an abnormal amount of signs to try and make sure everyone sees this. I don't know. Um, yeah. So this being the case, um, I have a lot of stuff to now get rid of. I don't need any of this. Just making sure that I'm not starting the game with anything cheated in. Go ahead and put all of this away. The 3 books we're going to keep. Oh, I know another thing I should do um, before moving out is make a bit of a pool off the side over here because I might not be um, the only dragon, water dragon. So maybe do something like this. Um, Go find this stuff polished. Polished might be good. No, I don't want that. I want that. And then I'm looking for a bucket of water. Might be a tool instead. There we are. Alright, so do something like this. There we go. Just a pool of water. And I suppose I'd need I don't actually know what would be for the cave dragons. Maybe might need at least a few more signs out here. So we'll go search signs again. Um, so maybe just right here. What are they called? Sea dragons and cave dragons. Would this be a bath, a tub, pool? Um, Pool for sea dragons. Maybe inside. Over here. Let's see. One more down. Get a bit of a cave going on right here. Suddenly everything is echoing. Alright, we need now ladders. Ladders in here. Nope. Might be a tool. Nope, that's a rail. It's not what I'm looking for. Maybe a building block. Maybe I just grab some materials and just build it. You know, just grab these planks again. Just do something like that. Let's see. It's been a while since I've built stuff. Well, not since I've built stuff, but since I've had to Or since I've played, I guess. So, just do something like that. If you climb up like this, still hop out. A trap door of some sort. Let's go over to this again. Where is it? Where is it? This. Grab one of these. Crafting stuff. Because we can make some kind of trapdoors in here. These are just panels. There we are. Can't really tell what this is. Maybe I place it this way. And I don't want it to blend in. So I might just have to grab some different types of skin. Um, spruce. So let's just do something like this. Oh, right. Just like that. So it's, kind of, oh, problem is it lets in light. And I think cave dragons might have to in complete darkness. Right? No, their weakness is water. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking they needed to be in complete darkness. Maybe I don't need the basement after all. Let's just cover this back up. We'll grab some stone somewhere. There we are. Fill this back in. Don't need a basement. I was thinking that the opposite of the forest dragon. So forest dragons forest dragons take damage if they're in the dark, in pitch dark, for too long. Um, so I was thinking, well then, cave dragons need to be in the dark. Otherwise, they'll have the same effect. But no, I was wrong. Uh, Cave dragons just need to stay out of water. So this will work perfectly fine for a cave dragon. We've got a dragon altar there. We have a sea dragon pool here. So when you first arrive, He'll, actually, I'm going to make this bigger. Put this in like this, that, that. That. Well, I was also going to make it deeper just in case, but I don't think that works out as well. If I do this and that, just in case, you know, just in case they need to be fully submerged, rather than just, hip deep or whatever. Yeah, I like it as a smaller one, I think. Um, where is it? I don't have it anymore. Let's bring this. Put that back there. I guess that there again as well. There. That way we have a border around the entire thing. It's not pressed right up against the building. Go all the way in. You can just take a step in, that sort of thing. Um, what else? Like, I don't want to provide basic materials or anything like that. I want to have this as a place you can start, uh, have a rest if it's nighttime. Take your time choosing what dragon you want to be, because you can also customize your dragon as well. Like, um, the wings, like the little white dots that are um, going down the back, the tail, all sorts of stuff of this is customizable. So I want to have a place that they can spend as much time as they need to get things done. But, you know, um, we do have, what is it, mob griefing on, which is standard. So it is possible that this could be broken at some point. You know, if that's the case, then, I'm perfectly fine with coming and fixing it. But I wish that there was a way that I could protect it from mob griefing and whatnot. But oh well. Um, I don't know if that sign quite works. Like, it's spruce, but like that color doesn't quite match up with that. I think I'm gonna go with a different colored sign. Um, maybe dark oak might not be so bad. Oh, now it's too dark. Might not be able to read it. Let's try birch instead. I don't think I'm going to find a sign I'm going to be happy with. Sorry, I'm typing slow. I'm also trying to type quietly. Um, I guess that's okay. Oh, I can type something on this side too. There we go. I can see from both sides. Wonderful. Granted, I know the whole point of the sign is to have like a picture or something, because uh, a lot of inns back in the old days um, just had pictures because people didn't necessarily uh, want to or uh, had the ability to read. Um, not not because they didn't want to, but they're busier with like um, farming and work around the family home, that sort of thing. So they didn't necessarily have time to learn how to read. So, like, a lot of times you'd have different names for places because uh, someone would look at the picture and they'd be like, oh, that's this thing. Or somebody else would have a different idea of what it was. And then, of course, uh, you'd have to ask the innkeeper, and then nobody would, of course, like their interpretation of it. So, sorry, I'm going on a bit of a tangent here. Um, what is this over here? This looks like a place where monsters would spawn. But, oh well. So are places underneath the treetops. So, I can't protect everything. I can just do what I can. Does this place need anything else? I don't think it needs a basement. This is so that dragons don't get dehydrated. Um, Other than that, I may have to just play it by ear. You know, I don't know how long it takes before a uh, a sea dragon dehydrates. I don't really like all the fog out that way, though. I don't like that either. Um, I'm used to a couple of different mods when I play modded. I usually get rid of fog. I get rid of things that make it harder to see, that sort of thing. So I'm adjusting to this, I guess. What else do I need though? I, Maybe I should just look at items, see if there's something I am missing. Um, but I don't think there is. Like a fence, I don't think is needed. Um, Again, I don't want to provide supplies or anything like that. Uh, I don't want to do really too much hand holding. Um, Although I might put this back in just in case somebody tries to climb up this side. So all the other sides are, yeah, I don't know, maybe that one just had a broken rung or something. I don't know. Um, so yeah, that looks Uh, looks like it might do for the start, you know. Um, got signs to help them out. I have a dragon altar in here so that they can take their time to choose things. Um, not too bad of building, I guess. We'll see. Um, you know, again, I'm not the most decorative of people, and I don't yet know what uh, this mod has to offer. I don't want to decorate the inside because I don't want to clutter the area up. Um, I just want this to be a basic place for people. They can decorate their own places however they want. Um, so yeah, let me go back in here and all this stuff again because I don't need to be starting with it. Although some of it would probably be okay. Maybe I provide some water buckets for sea dragons. I don't know. For the moment, I don't think so. Um, if it turns out that it's needed, then I will help out, do something. One moment. Sorry, and to sneeze again. Okay. Oops. I didn't get rid of the water bucket. Go. I have just these three starting books that everyone gets right at the beginning. Um, and then I think I'm probably gonna call it here. I don't want like an hour. More is what I would normally stream. Um, I don't know if I would get too much of a good start at this point with just an hour. Maybe I would, but I do tend to play things slowly. And looking at the map here, like there's a little bit of water over this way, maybe. Um, oh, there might be a little pool down here as well. But for the most part, I don't see any water anywhere. So, um, oh, you know what? Do we have what is it called? Don't. I was hoping we had a compass. Recovery compass. I don't know what that does. I was hoping we had nature's compass to be able to find biomes and whatnot. Then I could look for uh, water or a river or ocean or something uh, to give an idea to any of the other people to be just put up a sign like, "Hey, ocean is this way," or "The closest river is over here," that sort of thing. But I think I did what I can. If things pop up, of course, I will step in as a moderator to help out in emergency cases. You know, I don't want somebody to say like not to choose a sea dragon because there is no water in sight. But you know, I kind of feel that a lot of people are going to choose this one because you know it's Minecraft. You get a bonus to mining stone and stuff with this. Some people will probably choose a forest dragon because they like growing crops, they like being on the surface, that sort of thing. And very few are going to choose the Sea Dragon, which is part of the reason why I chose it. Because I figure, um, you know, not many people will. I don't know how many people are going to be on this server, so that will also be a bit of uh, a learning experience for me. We can hold quite a few people. Maybe we're going to fill up the server. I don't know. Um, we'll see as time goes by. But for now, I think I have done what I can. Um, because this is a new series, um, and might require me to be on it more often than not, I will be trying to stream it a couple times a week. So, since some of my other things have stopped running or have finished up, I will probably be streaming this kind of book ending my week. So, like, Sunday is the first day I stream. So, uh, I'll, I'll be streaming Minecraft Sunday. Thursday is the last day I stream in the week. So, again, I might, well, it is Thursday. So, I will be definitely streaming this on Thursdays as well. Um, Other than that, I may hop in when when I'm not streaming. So, there may be slight progress or uh, backwards progress depending on what happens. In between sessions, we'll see. I don't plan to take too much time in between sessions, but yeah, uh, we'll see. I haven't played Minecraft in quite a long time, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Um, as for when other people are going to be hopping in to this place, I have no idea. They have their own schedules. You know, I feel maybe they will soon. Maybe they just have to wait until one of their other games clears out. I don't know. Um, but I just wanted this place to be ready for them when they did arrive. Um, because um, I didn't see anything else, you know, um, pointing to the fact that there is a dragon altar up here. So, you know, not everybody, I don't think everybody would climb up here. But oh, we have other uh, dangerous creatures spawning nearby. But yeah, like there's another dragon altar right here. It kind of blends in. I can't even tell that that's a dragon. Maybe from this angle I can. That kind of looks like it. This side, there's definitely a front to this thing, that's for sure. Um, so there is one at the top of the you know, I'm up here. I have signs. Let me just put one up here. Um, where best place to put it? Like that's just hanging. Maybe just right. Uh, is it? Is it that? Something like that. And if people come up here and they're looking at the wrong side of the sign, well, they can turn around it. Okay. So that's there. It is daytime now. Just go ahead and drop down. You can, you know, see the house from up there as well. Um, Again, there's not really much uh, to view nearby, and I do have my visibility down a little bit. Like it's higher than normal, but only 16 chunks away. Any more than that, and you know, could be getting some slowdown. But you know what? Let me let me give it a try here. Um, just to have more view. Let's turn it up to 32. Let's see what happens. Maybe I need to turn up the other one as well. Simulated distance 32. Does that really help? No. Why is that? Oh well. But I think I'm just gonna call it here for the night. I built this just a place for people to stay when they pop in. Um, After that, they'll probably go their own ways. Um, I'll try to help them out uh, in the Discord and whatnot if they have questions, that sort of thing. Um, but yeah, I certainly hope to have a bunch of fun with this. Oh, I should probably close the front door. Um, and yeah, next time I will be starting off here. Um, Possibly I might find a different place first so I'm not just spending the first hour wandering around aimlessly, that sort of thing. We'll see. Um, but yeah, hope y'all enjoyed it tonight. Um, and yeah, I will talk to y'all next time. Have a good night.